I've arrived at my holiday spot. And since the past couple of videos have been family oriented, I'm going to continue that theme. But today it's more about your own persona within your family. And so what I'm asking you to look inside and ask yourself is, when you come together, and I touched on this a little bit yesterday, how are you defining yourself? And this is in terms of your family, of course, but really in general. Are you defining yourself using concepts of the past because they're familiar? And you're not really that person anymore. So I'm going to draw the comparison of, if you are allowing yourself to be defined by old stories, if you've been telling the same story of trauma for decades, you've not done the work to move that energy. Now, I am not saying that those traumas don't stay with you. The grief doesn't stay with you. It does. The markers of it always stay. But the processing of it and the moving of the energy so it's not something you're dragging behind you on the daily is up to you to do that work. So you're no longer dragging behind you weight that is no longer yours to carry. It's old weight. It's an outdated definition of you. And especially those things come up if you're allowing yourself to be defined by your past, and then you come into contact with people that have known you your whole life. So, back in the day, I used to absolutely revert, and I mentioned this the other day. And now I'm able to stay anchored into the person that I am now. I've grown up. I've taken responsibility for a lot of my shit. There was a lot of victimhood going on early on with me. And, am I always going to have those pangs? Probably. Can I handle them in a different way? Hell yes, I can. That's what all of my work and healing has been to, so that I am not trapped in a story of my own design. Not always easy to look at, but here's what I'm going to ask you. When you describe yourself, what are you using to describe yourself? Is it the current you? Or are you allowing your past to still be your touch point of definition? I'm pushing on you to look at that today, because there's nothing like family that tries to make you regress. And I'm super cognizant of it and very human. But I want to invite you to look at that. And I will see you tomorrow.